Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, kings, queens, mighty knights, and mages, good evening. How's everybody doing tonight? My name is MannyOrSonny. I'm a caster here for the Prophecy Cup. And I'm going to be casting tonight with none other than the lovely Speed himself. We're going to be casting this game between Yeet Street
Are we live
and
right now?
Astora. We are live.
Oh god.
You
Oh
was,
god.
you weren't ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, dude. Let's do this.
Alright, we're ready. We're going to get right into this right here. Yeet
Why
Street.
is Hellbane silver 1 on this account?
DJ Hellbane, he has like 3 Smurfs that are like DJ Cree Hellbane, DJ Go to Hellbane, DJ Cree Bane. Like, it's ridiculous, all the names he has. But yeah, anyway, we've got a game going on. It's between Yeet Street and Astora, as I said. Yeet Street's going to be on the red side for game one, and Astora will be on the blue side for game one. Yeet Street, their lineup they're going to be running with today is Joe Siden in the top lane, Trie in the jungle, Charlie Snell's in the mid lane, T-Crank at 80 carry, and Zero Battery, formerly known as Vagar, at support. While Astora is going to be running DJ Hellbane at the top lane, Evil Zara at the jungle, Tweak in the mid lane, Lekak, the 80 carry, and then Dux Predator as the support.
I think, no, it's Overjoy. Dux Predator's their coach.
Dux Predator, oh, okay. As you were. Overho as support. That makes sense because Overho's the captain.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody cares.
Do we have... Okay, so both this is fair, yeah, because both captains are here. Both casters. Okay, so we're good. So, some quality League of Legends to be expected right here. Astora and Yeet Street both finding their ways on the tops of the table right now. Looking at the standings, Yeet Street is... Glacial Uprising took first after their 2-0 earlier this week, but we have Astora at second place and Yeet Street at third place, with only a point differentiating these two. So Yeet Street can actually look to jump into second if they get the 2-0, versus if they tie or they take the L. Astora put themselves in a pretty comfortable spot for this for playoff seeding later this week.
Yeah, I think both teams are going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, it'd be
it's a matter of
pretty hard
for
them.
Street's fighting for a bye.
Yeah. I'm trying to look at the standings right now. I'm trying to see does Glacial Uprising have the bye guaranteed to them.
No, they don't. Well, so Outbreak and Yeet Street hasn't been put in there yet. I'm a little upset about that.
Oh, Steel is the guy who puts the stuff into the standings. So you got to give him some time.
Glacial's played 5 games and Yeet's only played 3. So yeah. if Yeet can do it, and then Outbreak's another one, because they're going to be up to 6 points, and then they play to a blue tonight. So if they win, then Yeet and Outbreak will both be tied with Glacial with 1 less game played. And then you got Astora. If they 2-0, then Astora will take first. And so Glacial, it's not really secured. It looks good, but it's not secured.
So really anybody, at this point, pretty much any of the top 4 teams can end up still swapping around on who gets the bye. Okay. So this game right here, we should be getting underway soon. Seems like everybody's in place. So more so just waiting for the formalities of waiting till the agreed upon time to start. Excuse me.
This game's early.
Yeah, definitely real early in the day. I think Yeet Street has one of the weirdest scheduling. Like all the normal times you would want to play a game like 7, 8 on like a Tuesday night, they can't do. They have to play stupidly late, like 10:30 Eastern time, or they have to do this, play at like 2, 3 in the afternoon on a Sunday. It was kind of weird for me because someone added in the cast chat, who wants to cast this game? And I'm like, I go and look at the schedule. I'm like, why the hell is there a game at 3 o'clock on a Sunday? Like, most people aren't going to be out. Yeah. Nonetheless, we're still here to give support.
Yeah, we're here. Unwillingly, but we're here.
Yeah. Rimsky kind of cracks down on everybody else on the server with the belt. Kind of doesn't give us a choice on what we do.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. Sure. Speaking of Rimsky, we've been putting together some really good pick and bans for his team as of recent. I'm really excited to see what he's going to put together for this game against Astora. With them running...
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, with DJ Hellbane being one, the main carries on all the teams that he's played on. I really want to see what they will get ready to play 18 plus. I'm really curious what they're how if they're gonna just try and pile on to him, or if they're gonna try and go at Lukaku, try and cut down on his 80 carry pool. What do you think their priorities are gonna be, or should be, I should say?
So I personally think that Yeet Street's going to come back and actually win this pretty hard. Personally, I think that they're out for vengeance. They dropped their first series, so I think they're going to come back and dominate. I think they're just going to hold Hellbane and let the rest of the map just do their thing. If they put Trey top and on a tank and just try and hold Hellbane and let Charlie and T-Crank take over, then I think they'll be all right. But if they let Hellbane completely take over, then it's going to get rough. It's going to get rough quick.
Oh, yeah, definitely, definitely. Hellbane has shown that he's very capable of demolishing games and crushing dreams of children. It's unfortunate. Just should be starting right here. Yep. And as I say it, speak of the devil, we're finally going to hop into champ select. Loading screen, transition over with these lovely, shout out to Shadow for being the one that came up with all these. We have all these nice, smooth transitions for you guys. First band going to be at that Ezreal. Been seeing him pop up a lot in the jungle as of recently. I think we've talked about this in a couple of the casts in the past week, but just give us a refresher on how you feel this jungle Ezreal fits into the meta right now, the niche it plays.
I think it's actually really good for early game. Top lane has been a gank focused. I think people have been ganking top lane a lot lately. And Ezreal will come out of nowhere and just put massive amounts of damage on you, and he can do like a level 3 gank with buffs, and just if he's got a red buff, you're dead. You can't run. So and Tri has been playing a lot of Ezreal jungle, so I kind of expected that ban. We banned it too. Same thing with Vigar and Lucian. We banned all 3 of them. That's exactly who we banned.
Yeah, great minds think alike, am I right? Generally how it goes. But then let's continue with this pick ban. We see Lucian getting knocked off the table. Vigar, as they said, 0 battery despite changing his name. Still does clap kids on that champion. Next, we see Thresh, Jarvan, and Jarvan being taken away off the table. Gragas, and then Janna is the first pickup for Overhaul right here. So the Slut Goddess of Assist sliding her way into this.
Yeah, they're going for that Xayah Janna bot lane. That Ardent Sensor with Xayah.
Yeah, definitely. I apologize. I'm not sure why I'm so yawny today. Let me try and turn some lights on, but Janna very... Whoa, hold up. Wait a minute.
That's a Taric top.
Yeah, that's a Taric lock-in with the Janna.
Yeah, that's a Taric top. Hellbane's been playing a lot of Taric top. He played a scrim yesterday with Taric top. It's actually really strong. I was very surprised. It's very hard to kill. So it's not something that's like a complete carry like we're used to Hellbane playing, but it's something that even if Tri camps him, it's going to be hard for them to kill him.
Yeah, and even if you do put a Taric behind, like Taric, the fact it doesn't matter how little or how much gold Taric has, his ulti will still do the same thing. Give his team 2.5 seconds of invulnerability.
Yeah, you add an Ardent Sensor with that, they're going to have trouble getting a Janna or getting a Xayah anyway. They're going to have the Janna disengage plus the Taric invulnerability. They're going to have a tough time getting the Xayah. Yeah, that puts a lot of pressure on Xayah too.
Yeah, this is definitely going to putting all the eggs in the Lukaku basket. Gonna have to see how this works out for them. It's interesting that
there's also the Tristana though.
The Tristana getting locked in. Yeah, Tristana scales very well into the late game compared to, I was about to say compared to, I have no idea how I was about to compare it to, but Tristana scales incredibly well into the late game, so it's not like she won't have a problem, keeping herself far back in these team fights away from the Taric. Because while Taric has no problem holding a champion down or not dying, he doesn't really have like any sort of gap closers to get himself onto somebody. Like you have to get caught out of position by Taric. And Tristana and being out of position aren't really, synonymous.
Yeah.
She's like Buster Shot, Rocket Jump. I have a 6 of 96, I think, at level 18. Auto attack range, so Not really catching her.
Kind of surprised with the Nidalee. The Ari, I'm not too surprised with, but if they pick Nidalee, I'll be very surprised.
Yeah,
And
the
then
Nidalee
Maokai top,
getting
playing kind of
locked
safe.
in.
Yep, I'm kind of surprised with the Nidalee and the Ari. They've got like a couple of. I think they're putting a lot of pressure on the CAC this game.
Yeah, they're just everything like they don't. He's pretty much the only like solid late game damage for him. Nidalee, he has 3 enablers. He has the Nidalee, you know, the primal. She has the Nidalee heal, things like that. He has the Taric ulti, the Taric stun, the Bastion, and then the Janna shields, of course. But yeah, like you said, like CAC is pretty much the only person that's going to be relevant past 30 minutes, unless like Tweet gets ridiculously fed. But also he's playing against Charlie Smells, who got to play Syndra, which is actually what he came into the league playing was Syndra, and that's what I've always thought of him as, a Syndra player. He's rocking the Ignite with it as well, so he's definitely gonna have some kill pressure. Tweak trying to take the barrier to mitigate that, but we're just gonna have to see how it works out.
And also, it's the Nidalee going in. They've got Syndra and Tristan, and they've also got a lot of engage with the Maokai going into the Sejuani and the. So they're gonna have to be very careful. They'd almost split themselves with the Janna Taric disengage and then the Nidalee Ari engage. So they're gonna have to be on the same page. Because if not, Sejuani and Maokai are gone.
Yeah, something that's definitely gonna have to come down to your shot caller being able to make the call in team fights. But it's something we've seen. We've had some teams talk in chat. That's something I actually want to talk about. Maybe you, from the perspective of player, do you feel there's a need for a team to have a specified shot caller? Or do you think, if you've played together long enough with a group of people and you guys are good enough friends and you have that just mojo going on, you can get along, you can get off without one?
It's hit or miss. It more depends on the, like, if you've got guys that like all think about the game the same way. You got some people that go after kills, some people that go after towers, some people go after objectives. You guys all kind of think about the game the same way. Usually the calls are pretty standard. Like, people are gonna go, but sometimes it is better to have like one shot caller and then like the other 4 feed them information. But the shot callers also can be wrong. So it's up to the shot caller too to listen to his team. So it goes both ways.
Yeah, like a shot caller, like is weird. You have to have somebody who's level-headed, mature enough to do it. Somebody at the same, because shot calling goes both ways. Shot callers want people to listen to their calls, but they also have to be able to listen to what people are feeding them, because they can't just be bullhead and be like, I want to do this, I don't care what you guys say. When a split pusher's trying to be like, hey, I have 3 people over here with me, probably should try and start up the spare and be like, no, I want to go for this tower. You have to be able to. It's a give and take type of thing, right? A lot of it comes with mutual respect for one another. If you guys don't really have respect, it doesn't matter. You could have high as your shot caller, it's still not working out.
Yeah. So it's a matter of team synergy. And some people are better at different parts of the game.
That's another thing too.
It's just a matter of what part of the game you're in. Maybe you see something that your teammates don't. I mean, I've seen things that they haven't. They've seen things that I haven't. Shit, like, ooh. And then you go and do it as a team. All 5 people have to be on the same page, though, or at least mature enough to be on the same page.
So then that brings some of the things you just talked about. People are different. People are better at different parts of the game than others. So that brings my next question. Do you feel if you do have a shot caller, you need to have one? So I know a lot of LCS teams do this, where they have somebody that shot calls the early game, like the laning phase, the jungle ganks. That's generally the jungler. And then as they transition into the mid to late game, it transitions from the jungler into, say, the 80. It transitions from, say, the jungler to like the 80 carrier support. Somebody that'll call like, we're gonna push this tower, or we're gonna go for the team fight, focusing on X hero.
Yeah, usually early game the jungler will try and figure out where the other jungler is and call ganks and stuff like that. So usually the jungler calls early game, and then it depends on the team where it rotates. Like, sometimes it can rotate to, if you're more of a tank focused, it could rotate to like still the jungler or a top laner, and then then your carries will go off of what they can hit, or it'll go to like mid lane or 80 carry, and the tanks will have to go off what they can hit. So it just depends on the personalities of the players. Like, for example, like Astora, I mean, DJ's got the most experience hardcore, so he might have the shot call. Whereas I think on Yeet, like, I think either Charlie or T Crank, but they're completely different positions. So it kind of just depends on what the team is trying to do, per se.
Per se, indeed. But now, was this a fresh account for him? Or was he bronze last season? I'm confused. Or did he just not play ranked?
I think he played ranked. He just didn't play. He didn't play. He didn't play flex.
Hmm. But wait, no. I think
He's plat 2 this season.
Yeah, he's plat 2 this season. But I'm saying, like, if you played any ranked last season, your border would show customs, right?
It must be a fresh account. Maybe he bought one.
Whoa. Riot highly discourages account sharing and buying, man. Are you telling me people go against Riot's wishes anyway?
Yeah, I think so. They might.
It's blasphemous.
I will be right back, Manny. Give me 2 seconds.
Got you. 2 seconds you can have. Alright, 1, 2, he's not back. Buckle my shoe. 3, 4. Shuffle to the door. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome one, welcome all. Welcome summer, welcome fall. My name is MannyOrSonny. Speed, my co-caster for this game, stepped off for a second, but that's fine because even without him, we still have a quality game of League of Legends sitting here in front of us. We got Yeet Street on the blue team, DJ Hellbane, Evil Zara, Tweak, Lacat, Overho. And then on the red side, we have Did I just mess that up? Astora's on the blue side. Holy cannoli, I think I just messed that up. Yeet Street on the red side. Josiah in the top lane. Trie in the jungle. Charlie Smells in the mid lane. T-Crank at the AD carry. And Zero Battery at support. Formerly known as Vagar.
Alright, I'm back.
Now, here it is. Pretty standard lineup.
Straight 5-point.
Yeah. Just the standard line of scrimmage.
I have a request from the Twitch chat to say for the teams to toot that butt.
I
don't know. I just felt like saying it.
Toot that ass.
Toot that ass. Yeah. They're gonna take their time while getting hit from behind.
Is this Stargirl Ari right here?
Oh, I think so.
Honestly, like, I have like 4 Ari skins. I don't know how. I think Riot's trying to subliminally message me because I've gotten them all through like mystery things. Mystery skins in crafting.
That mid lane.
And like they all look the same. Like Academy Ari, Popstar Ari, Stargirl Ari. They're the same dang skin.
Yeah.
They're just Weebapalooza.
I'm gonna turn the scoreboard on. There we go. Let direct camera do its thing.
That's exactly what I do because it's way too hard to try and manage the camera and play the game at the same time. Playing the game, both junglers are going to take the pretty standard start, starting on bot side with leashes. Nidalee clearing a little bit. Nidalee actually just going to beeline straight over to her blue buff, it looks like, or is she going to her wolf camp? Ignoring her raptors, which is kind of, or razor beaks as you were, pretty standard because Nidalee kind of gets clapped by that camp early on nowadays.
Yeah. Also,
I think she's trying to clear her blue, and I think she's actually trying to race Sejuani to her red and try and 3-buff her. Nidalee clears quick enough that she can beat her over there, actually, unless Sejuani's going straight to her red right now, which it looks like she is. So that shenanigans instantly going to be shut down.
I'm kind of surprised Josiah went ring first item. Thought he would be playing. That's a little more aggressive than I thought he'd be playing, but he's going to try and hold the DJ.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Nidalee's already ganking.
Yeah, Nidalee making her way up here. Gonna see if she can land the spear on the way out. Gonna get the flash out real early right there. Kind of.
That was a really nice flash, though.
Yeah,
give it to Joe. That was a really nice flash.
Knowing how to maximize the effective distance between you and whoever's trying to, you know, take away your life. Signs of a good player right there.
And I don't know about this bottom lane. Like, I feel like Tristana scales a lot better than Xayah will.
Whoa. We haven't even talked about Xayah has a relic shield.
Wait, oh.
Okay, so this happened once in Korea, and the idea was we just want to get Janna her what's it called? Her upgraded coin. What is it called? Talisman or Nomad's medallion. So then she's swimming in Mad Bank, so she can get the ardent sensor, and then Zaya, is clapping kids because she has like a 10-minute ardent sensor. And
yeah, but that's still you're sacrificing
so much for your AD carry.
You're sacrificing so much to get ardent sensor on top of. This isn't Korea Pro. We're in an A.
Hold up. Are they going to land the spear? Nearly going to get real low right here. They're going to pop. She's going to die right under tower right here. Maokai's going to hit the root of the action. He's going to pick up the first blood right there. Nidalee not timing that. Hold up. DJ Helmet. Okay. Maokai going to pick up the first blood. Nidalee going in a little bit too early right there.
What time are you at?
I'm at 4:22.
Oh, you're like 5 seconds ahead of me.
Okay, right here, we're going to have Ahri getting caught up in this gank right here. You're going to have to pop the cleanse to immediately escape out. Great cleanse utilization from Tweak there. Those are the situations where I like summoners using cleanse.
How do I speed this up so I can catch up to you?
I literally said it happens in Korea, Prince. Shut your mouth.
Manny!
Yes.
You're ahead of me. Like 5 seconds.
You want me to pause then? We can catch up. I'm going to pause at 5 minutes exactly. And we'll be caught, and then I'll wait for you.
Alright, I'll tell you when to go.
Alright, 5 minutes exactly. Directed camera has me here looking at the bot lane.
Go. 5 minutes. 5:01. 5:02.
5:03.
3.
4.
Yeah, we're
5.
good.
Okay, we should be good now.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
This game is sponsored by Taco Bell.
I said I saw it once, Prince. You can actually fight me, kid. I said I saw it once. I never said it happened once. Some of us, actually work normal hours, so we can't watch Korea because we don't work night shift like you.
I just wish Melody would stop trying to teach me how to play support. I know support. She's over there trying to tell me about support lane when I know support lane.
It's Tarek up here with these double buffs though. After his Nidalee's buff transfer finally got completed, is he building? So is that going to go into a righteous glory?
I don't.
That's the only thing that makes sense, right?
There was another item it can go to.
Roa?
No, it's not Roa. Oh, he built it last night. He built it last night in the scrim.
They're coming right there. Going to get out the way. Tristan is keeping to put this damage down right here. Going to get CAC to about half health. Pop more of that. He's going to drink a second refillable potion chug.
See, I don't know about that relic shield start, just because of the fact that I feel like Tristana just scales a lot better than Zaya will. So if you give Tristana an early lead, she's just going to snowball that lead.
Yeah, and look at this right here. She already has a 15 CS lead over CAC. I don't know. Don't want to blame it on the relic shield, but I feel like it's due to her not having that little extra AD early to help her with last hitting. It's been making her miss out on minions. Because think about it, you're so used to having that extra 8 or so AD on your auto attacks that you're now missing.
And she's out of mana now too, so she's going to have to back soon. DJ. I don't know, I was expecting DJ on more of a carry. But Tarek late game's going to be...
Well, Tarek has a 20, now a 30 CS lead. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that double buffs.
Those double buffs, and then just also... I feel like he knows how to smack him around a lot better in lane than Joe Sidon, because I feel like DJ Hellbane, if you've played top lane in the past year more than once and have not played against a Maokai, you are lying. Like, Maokai has been such a prevalent top laner for so long. Meanwhile, Tarek top is something we don't really see too often, so I feel like he has more familiarity with how to play out this matchup than Joe Sidon does the other way.
Yeah, I think Joe Sidon's just trying to get the late game. Just be that tanky Maokai that can engage. That's it. Because once it hits a certain point, it's
Abyssal. That's what it is. Abyssal Mask. Thank you.
That's what it is.
Could not remember what that item was called. We appreciate that.
We don't get paid to cast. I don't get paid to remember what items are called.
Right here, Sejuani going to be making her way up here, as she's going to remember that she has a top lane to gank. DJ Hellbane gonna pop that ult. He's gonna bring him invulnerable. He's not gonna miss out on anything. Now he's just getting cut off right here. Joe Sidon standing in front of him, body blocking him best of his ability. He doesn't have a Nidalee anywhere on his way. DJ Hellbane realizing he can't get out of this. He's chosen to fight to the death right here. Gonna heal himself up. Sejuani's actually fighting the minion wave. And he's actually getting a really low. He's gonna almost come out with the double kill.
Very close.
That's actually insane. And Charlie Smells is just gonna press R.
Yeah.
Just press R.
I think Tweak went a little ham there. Little ham. Yeah. And
Nidalee getting some counter jungling down here, realizing she's not in a position to make any ganks right now. Not either of her lanes.
That's what I was saying though. That's why that Taric is so hard to kill.
Yeah.
So hard to kill. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's just unstoppable.
His passive is pretty decent with smacking people around.
Yeah.
But I think it's like I think it was them fighting him in the minion wave too didn't really help him.
Yeah.
Now
so far so good out of Yeet Street.
Yeah, so far so good. Xayah down here now on the bottom lane. She finally has a BS sword and a dagger, so I guess she has a decent amount of AD, but still, she's still down 15 CS to Tristana, 2.5 waves. Like,
yeah.
Because Tristana should make it back in time for that wave. If she leaps, yeah, she's going to make it for that wave. So she's not even going to lose out on anything. Xayah's going to start a recall, cancel it out.
Who do you think wins late game? I honestly think
Tristana.
Street scales pretty hard.
Oh, you're talking about in terms of whole team? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Hold up. Are you going to get caught right here by the Sejuani ulti? Going to do her best to get away. It's not going to matter. Sejuani ulti holding her down real well. Syndra flashing forward to help secure it out. But yeah, I agree with you that they win late game. The only thing, this is the variable, is DJ Hellbane with these ulti timings. Because like if he can block out a Charlie Smells ulti and like a Trie's ultimate in a late game team fight, then his team will win that fight 100%. However, if Yeet Street knows how to stagger abilities, or if they're paying attention to the visual that is a gem falling down from the sky, they shouldn't have a problem playing around and be like, wait a minute, guys, just wait 3 seconds. But other than that, there's also the fact, can you afford to wait 3 seconds to use some of these abilities, depending on how much damage Lekak is getting out and how many feathers he's got placed around the battlefield.
Yeah.
How have people been saying Trie's name? I'm really curious.
I say Trie.
I try to ask most of the players how to pronounce their names so I don't mess them up.
I don't know. People come up with the dumbest names. Like Rimsky.
I used to have my name used to be Stealth Master spelled with like a bunch of fucking lead speak. It was real interesting.
My first ever Xbox name, I went to spell Invader and I spelled it wrong. I forgot the N, so I was Ivader for like 6 months. I feel like such a douche. All right,
Taric again up here. They're gonna find their way. Cutting him off. The invulnerability a little early this time, but he should be able to make it out unless Maokai can just stand here in front of him. He's going to get stunned up again. Maokai's actually coming really low. DJ Hellbane have a little bit more damage this time, as well as the magic resist. So you're just going to go down. Ari makes her way up here. Going to miss the charm.
Sejuani's got ulti in a second. They can turn that.
Ari needs to be careful.
Turn that if
No mana. No
ulti.
mana. No mana.
Oh, no mana. That's right. That's good, though. I was expecting Nidalee to be more trying to get DJ Hellbane fed, but it seems like Trie is more focused on, like I said, keeping him down. If they can keep Hellbane down, then the rest is, the Tristana's going to scale and the Syndra's going to scale. The Syndra's up 40 farm and the Tristana's up 20, so not be 25. So
and the Taric's farm lead has been cut in half from 30 down to 15.
Yep. So Yeet Street's doing a good job of keeping Hellbane down. If I was Astora, I would start moving Nidalee top, because they can still, the 2v2 they should win pretty easily, because they've got the Nidalee burst with Taric being unkillable and making Nidalee unkillable. I don't know.
DJ, someone said Hellbane is inting in chat. I love it.
That would be Rimsky.
Yeah, of course it's Rimsky.
I think Rimsky's cheering for Astora to win this game.
we have that would be the ultimate. That would be a juicy piece of drama right there. The commissioner, the owner of the league, fixing against his own team in the league right there.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Nice spear on the way
nice
out.
Spear.
Hitting it on the tail end of it.
This is a big series for both teams too.
Yeah.
When it comes to the standings, because both, I mean, there's a bunch of teams looking to get that first round bye, and this series is going to be very important, especially if it's a 2-0.
It is a 2-0. Yeah, because if there's just a 1-1, then it doesn't really change too much.
Yeah, like if I was Glacial, I would want it to be a 1-1, to be honest.
Yeet Street actually has a lot more too, because think about it, Yeet Street had to reschedule a couple of their games. This is one of them because of Hurricane Harvey and Hurricane Irma that North America experienced. And they're just now again. Syndra presses R. Goodbye, holy cannoli! That cleanse didn't even matter. You didn't have a chance to try and get away from that. Charlie Smells laying down the law.
That's what happens when you get. I mean, that Syndra versus Ahri matchup. If Syndra gets ahead, Syndra's gonna keep one-shotting her. I don't think that's gonna be the last time that Ahri gets one shot by the time this game's done.
Here in the bottom lane, Rakan gonna pop the quickness, bring both members of the blue side bottom lane, gonna taunt his girlfriend up. She's doing her best to try and keep her way out of this. And it looks like they'll make it out with both ultis.
And then
Syndra gonna grab the first tower. Mid lane grabbing the first tower. That I'll be damned. Off of a solo kill and then getting a tower, that is something we do not see often at
all. And Maokai, I mean, look at Maokai's only down 7 farm now. Maokai's to the point where he's tanky enough to where he can hold that Taric. It's not about killing the Taric, it's about just holding him.
Mm-hmm.
And your team's winning in every other lane, so
exactly.
Yeet Street's got a pretty good game plan going on right now.
Mm-hmm. Although shout out to the Lekak and Overho, surprisingly did not die that whole laning phase with how many attempts there were to thwart their KDA. Keep able to not die at all. Syndra gonna flash out, get the stun, and then pop the ulti again. Rampaging. Ahri, that's children shouldn't be allowed to see that.
Syndra's gonna kill that Ahri on ulti cooldown every time, especially with flash. She's just gonna keep killing her.
The guy in chat, trash talking, Tweak. It's got to be a feels bad man. Charlie Smells gets his main champion. You can't flame this guy like that.
Yeah.
And he's going into a bad matchup.
I birthed and rose. I told you, I think this is revenge. Because Yeet Street, like I said, they dropped their first series. I'm not going to say to who, but they dropped their first series. And I think they're out for blood right now. I think they're out for revenge to try and prove to everybody that they're still the top dogs.
Top dogs. Know what they should do? Their final game of the season, they should play some Nasus so they can play the top dog. A lot of people congregating on this top side. 3-on-3, looking like a nice 3-on-3 skirmish might bust out.
Yeah, they're gonna switch it up. I honestly think they could die this.
Hold up, yep, looks like that might be the call right here. Syndra gonna be rotating her way in. They're gonna catch
or they're gonna catch Italy.
And then they'll still go with the dive. Blue team, they're already caught. They are actually already caught. Taric has to TP in like right now.
Yep, there's the Taric TP.
And we might just see an all 5v5 right here. Taric gonna pop the blasting plant. No, he's not. He's gonna get caught. They're gonna pop it, and now we're gonna have the fight going down as the tower's gonna go down right here. Gonna have the Taric ulti getting popped on Xayah. Gonna have it going down after somebody's already died. Jen's the first one to fall, followed by the Nidalee. And as Yeet Street just plays this team fight forward, DJ Hellbane's in the middle, trying to smack people, but he just doesn't have the damage. Xayah's still back here trying to do something to Maokai, but she just doesn't do damage to him. Rakan gonna land the knockup onto the Lekak, and he's somehow gonna live. Gonna have to flash out to get away from the Syndra W landing, and that's actually gonna be a 3-for-0 right there with the tower getting taken. They're gonna take 2 towers possibly if this wave. No, there's no wave, so they're just gonna get 3-for-0 in a tower.
Nidalee got blown up before Taric ult could even get.
Yeah.
Nidalee was done, and then I think the Taric ult.
Tweak is gonna go down right here, right at the end. Feels bad, man.
6-0 Syndra, and I think the Taric ult didn't hit. It was either Ahri or Xayah. It didn't hit one of them, and then she got blown up. Or I think it was Xayah, because Xayah got blown up. Or no, Xayah didn't die.
Yeah, Xayah, Tristana ult saved Xayah.
Sorry, there was one other person that the Taric ult didn't hit, and they got chunked out pretty good. And then, I mean, DJ was tanking 4 of them at the end,
but he just doesn't do damage. And Xayah was getting zoned off so hard by that Maokai. which honestly he doesn't do damage, and it was just the Maokai. I don't know if anyone noticed the positioning. Pardon me while I stretch, but if I don't know anyone noticed like positioning going on in that fight.
Yeah, and then at the very end, I think T-Crank saved they had the Zaya, I think. But
yeah, T-Crank ulted. Brother T-Crank right there.
Yeah.
Doing his best.
I got I'm a 7K gold lead right now. It's looking like Cloud9 at Worlds.
Oh gosh, that game. Are we gonna do like the casters where they just started talking about Ripped Herald's gender?
Yeah, we could.
I mean, it's pretty set in stone thing. Ripped Herald is a female.
No, it's a male.
They even Riot themselves has said Ripped Herald is a grill.
Riot's wrong.
Like she's dead now, but
Riot's wrong.
Oh, it is dead. My bad. I'm not going to assume her.
Oh, they're gonna push top. DJ has no TP this time too, so they've got no way to stop this. And I think they'd be more than happy to give up that bottom tier 1 to take top tier 2.
Yeah, that's not even in their minds right now because they know they have to give this up and they can keep going. They can honestly take this one without the Rift Herald and use the Rift Herald for the in-hit tower because they just flex their muscles so hard right now with this 6K gold lead. They might actually look to transition to the mid lane. If Charlie Smells lands something on Tweak, he's dead again. Or Nidalee, honestly. If he lands a stun or a W, they're dead.
Syndra's so far ahead. If she lands anything on any besides Tarek, they're getting one-shotted.
Yeah. Gonna summon this off to the side. I think it'll still go to the mid lane.
It's gonna go mid lane and then they can rotate bottom.
You're gonna throw the ulti for zoning. Whoa, I didn't know he gets sped up by the talisman today. I learned.
Oh, T-Crank flashed.
Yeah, Charlie Smells gonna do his best to delete overhaul. Gonna bait out the Janna ulti. Turn off your chat box.
Now they're just gonna rotate bottom while they take care of Rift Herald, and they're gonna get 2 towers out of this.
Got you, whoever that was. I like to keep it on so we can keep track of item timing purposes, but I am here for the viewers.
I just want to point out that Fizzy has entered the chat. He's here.
Gotta love it.
He's here.
And while you're mentioning that, Charlie Smells is going to delete somebody else, bring himself to 7-0-2. Absolutely monstrosity. It's about to hit 10,000 gold here at the 20-minute mark. It's almost...
That's on top of being 50 farm up the entire game.
Yeah.
So
he's about to hit... He is, like, on point. He's staying perfectly on point with the... darn near with the 10 CS a minute while being 7-0-2.
Yeah, he's having a hell of a game right now. I think they're gonna set up Dragon. They've got Infernal up in 5 seconds. They're gonna set that up with the Infernal, and honestly, they could probably just rotate Baron right afterwards too. Just take the Infernal, then rotate mid, push the mid wave, and then take Baron, and then start the siege.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the only inner tower left is that top lane one.
I don't think Astora can stop them.
All right, in a perfect world, how does Astora come back? They're down 8K 21 minutes, which I know is a decent sized lead.
They're gonna have to catch Charlie, or make it to where Charlie uses his entire burst, like catch Tristana, but have Syndra use her entire burst while Tarek is ulting. So, like, if they can catch Tristana and get none of the Syndra damage out, I think they could turn it. And then but it's going to take a lot.
For both of those things to go poorly, yeah.
Yeah, they're going to need... I mean, this is Yeet Street's game to lose at this point. And then they're going to need a perfect Tarek ult. And then probably a really, really good Zaya ult, too, on top of it. They don't have very much CC. So it's hard to, like, lock down the Maokai Sejuani from just...
They kind of have the Tarek like line stun, but that's about it. You're right. I'd really like to see. How do you think Azonius would be on Ahri just because she's been the victim of so many ultis? Rakan gonna come in right here, gonna pop the quickness pull, 4 members of the team in. As he runs through the Tarek ulti, he's gonna bring them invulnerable, but the timing on it is not optimal. Now we're gonna have them getting caught in this corridor between a rock and a hard place, or a tree and a hard place. As I say, as Maokai is gonna come from behind, T-Crank's gonna be the first person takes on down, and he's gonna leap forward with the rest of his team, blasting plant by Overho, doing his best to survive. But Syndra's gonna come in, legendary for Charlie Smells. Trie doesn't care about the tower, but Nidalee cares about him. They're actually only going to result in a 2-for-1 right there, losing their jungler.
T-Crank saved more people's lives that fight because he went over and he buster shotted 2 people.
Brother T-Crank.
Yep. But all in all, it was still a really, really good fight. I think that the Terracult was a little late or a little early.
Yeah.
But all in all, it was. A 2 for what was it? 2 for 1.
Yeah, that was a 2 for 1.
2 for 1 when you're 8K gold down, but they got it on the jungler, so they can't get Baron. So
gives you some breathing room.
Yeah, gives them time to farm.
However, what's unfortunate is their whole jungle isn't. See, this is something I really like actually. Yeet Street, despite losing the fight, had pretty much the whole jungle cleared out. So that left it to where even after the winning, getting some breathing room, there's not much for them to get because there was one lane that was pushed to where they could farm it. And then they only had 2 jungle camps, so the whole team just kind of has to walk around twiddling their thumbs, and they can't really, take anything with that relief of pressure.
Yeah. And I don't know. I think that back to what you were saying about the Zanyas on the Ahri. I don't know. I don't think because it's just the Syndra's burst is just too much. Yeah, you can Zanyas, but you're almost building armor in a sense to where you're making yourself to where Syndra's still building AP and you're building armor. She probably won't even need to ult and do a full combo.
Banshees then?
Yeah, I would say Banshees.
I think she's building for a Banshees right now, actually. We're going to see what she buys with that. Yeah, she's building a Banshees right now. So maybe that'll help. I honestly feel like Syndra will still remove her from the map in style every time.
Yeah. I don't know if the game will be still going by the time that Banshees is done.
Feels bad, man. Gotta give him some credit. Trier coming over the wall right here. Well, bye. Goodbye.
Charlie didn't even ulti. He just used 2 moves, and that guy's dead.
I yawned and stretched for a second, and there's a hero dead. I wasn't ready for that.
This top tier 2 is gone.
Rakan gonna go forward, try and get his girlfriend right here. Pop the quickness. Gonna use that charm that he used to get her into this relationship. Except now they're breaking up as he knocks her. She gets knocked to the back of the fight. Brother T-Crank saving Xayah yet again, and they actually might just not lose anybody unless who's Syndra gonna ult is the question. There's no ulti anymore. They actually might get a kill on the Trier. Rakan coming in with the knockup again. T-Crank finally gonna get DJ Hellbane down. That's the first person from this fight.
That was also a 5v4. Maokai wasn't there the entire fight, and
well, that was a 4v4 then, wasn't
Charlie.
It? Oh, one person. Charlie finally going down right here. Tristana's still alive. Evil Zara not landing the spear, and Tristana's just pounding away at champions.
Yeah. I think Maokai should have been there for that fight. Does he have TP? Yeah, he has TP. I'd have TP'd him. But because now they've got 3 inhibitor towers that are low, but none of them are dead. But I don't think Astora played bad per se. I think that Evil Zara needs to focus more attention to top lane because it's pretty obvious that Yeet's gonna focus DJ. And that's what Sejuani did. So
Okay. So I might need some expert analysis from you for this one right here. Someone said in the chat.
Oh man.
T-Crank should unbind his R key after this game.
Yeah. Gotta make it a game though. Gotta make it a game. Brother T-Crank.
Yeah. I don't know, I feel like it's kind of interesting because they've had how many team fights? They've had 3 or 4 team fights. And, okay, so on one hand, it's taking Xayah from the fights, and she can't do anything, and they lose the fights. But I feel like they would win the fights anyway, and on the flip side, Xayah somehow has still not died. She's actually staying pretty even in following with Tristana for how far behind the rest of her team is. And if they could actually, if she can not get Buster Shotted away and deal damage and maybe get a kill, this, all the eggs in the Xayah basket, pick ban that they did, wouldn't be going that poorly. That's one problem, too. We talked about it. Literally everything relies on Xayah. And the Evils are gone.
They did everything relies on Xayah.
Hold up. We're going to have the Terracult ulti getting popped right here. The quickness, such a small corridor can pull everybody in. Maokai with the ulti cutting across, going to root people up, and they're going to lose 1, 2, 3. DJ Hellbane finally falling, and now Tweak's getting flashed on by the Ahri. Or as you were, Tweak is getting flashed on by the Sejuani, and they're just going to push her away, and they're going to turn back and go for this Baron.
That was a clean fight.
Yeah.
But they just, I don't know. They put, because I thought they were going to focus either DJ or they got Zaya ahead, but Zaya started Relic Shield, so Zaya almost like gives up early pressure to do that. And then he didn't really gank for DJ either because Trey ganked for him a lot, so it's like a 2v1 top lane almost. So I would say next game, like, either pick more of a tanky jungler, or if you're gonna play it, like, focus a lane. Like, try and either, and then I think they should switch up their mid pick too. More of like a CC, like almost like a Syndra.
Don't pick. I feel like picking your and also just picking which was picked first, the Syndra or the Ahri. I can't remember. Someone can call it out on chat.
Syndra was picked dead last. Sorry.
Okay. Kind of
very last pick.
Interesting. Syndra slid her way all the way through.
Yeah.
Considering like they like just the fact that they picked themselves into a comp that relies so much on this one hero when someone like Syndra, who's perfectly capable of carrying, was still open. Or you could have just picked Orianna. Something as plain Jane as Orianna.
Yeah. I can understand that. Hold on, I'm getting called out in chat. I gotta answer.
Feels bad, man. Baron Minion's pushing down this mid lane right here, and it's looking all but inevitable the demise of Astora for this game one. Yeet Street just kind of doing the formalities, shaking their hand, lubing them up before they finally deliver the final blow.
Yeah, they just need to break into the base. Once they break into the base,
two Cloud Dragons and an Infernal Dragon. They can run between all three of these towers so quickly. Maokai going to bring the ulti in from an angle, going to cut them all. We might finally see Zaya going to go down, not getting Buster shot away, and now the fight, here it comes. Yeet Street just running forward, rampaging. Tristana jumping forward, no mercy as they go forward, just pounding at the Terra Gunner Tower, getting stunned up by the Syndra, and that's going to be unstoppable for T-Crank. And now right here, this looks to be the game.
Yeah, the Terra Cult didn't hit. They got Zaya. Zaya was in front of everybody for that fight. So Zaya just got blown up, and that's it.
Murder She Wrote.
Pretty convincing game one.
GG no re, in the words of a wise man, and we're finally going to see this Nexus here at 30 and a half minutes. Finally going to see this Nexus going pop goes the Weasel. 30:49 is where the game will officially stop. I find it kind of interesting that time continues to run for those like 6 or 7 seconds. But here it is. Our final kill score 25-4, 61.8 to 44.2, 10-0 in towers, not giving up a single one from the side of Yeet Street. Matter of fact, we haven't even touched period besides by the minions.
Yeah, and if you look at the damage, Nidalee didn't put up very much damage, in my opinion. And then that the Syndra Tristana combo was just, whew. That's all I can say. Whew. Whew.
ASMR. What the heck does ASMR mean?
I don't know, but I'm getting a lot of hate in this Twitch chat. Listen, Melody, I shot called. All right, I don't want to hear it. I may have said 3 things, but let me tell you something. Those 3 things were God tier calling. All right, sorry, I'm calling out my team right now.
I like that. Looking here at the stats real quick before we go into the next thing. 28,000 damage from Syndra, 26 from Tristana. The closest person on the side of Astora was the Zaya. No, the Ahri? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Ahri, okay. But that's still like half the damage of her counterpart. Half the damage. Tarek actually did more than Maokai. Kind of not surprised.
Yeah, like I said, I think this next game, I think Astora needs to pick either a more tanky or jungle, or if they're going to pick an early aggressive jungle, they need to go top with it more or bottom with it more, depending on if they're going to put that like all eggs in the cock basket again, or switch up what they're going to do and go from there. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Because I mean, I think Yeet Street's going to stick with the same strategy of camping Hellbane. And if they're going to camp Hellbane, then you have to trust that Hellbane is going to win the 2v2. Or Hellbane and Evil Zara can win the 2v2 and then go from there. Or put pressure on bottom lane. But that's my opinion. I think there should have been a lot more ganks coming out of the Nidalee.
Yeah, because one thing I kind of noticed, there were so many times where where Nidalee would, or Tarek, there was that first 2v2 where 2v1 where Tarek got both of them so low, and I just think, imagine if Nidalee had been there, what beautiful things could have happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now it's spread to the general chat. What is everybody? Is this roast speed day? Huh?
Oh my god, hey man.
I want everybody to tell me they love me.
They hate us because they hate us because they ain't us.
They're just jealous. All right. I don't even care. Like, y'all are just jealous. All right.
Okay.
Everybody loves me, so I don't want to hear it.
Hey man. Screw the haters.
So Edsy, I just want to let you know that Yeet Street won game 1. And both teams are ready for game 2. It seems like Astora is really, really anxious to get into the next game.
Mm-hmm. Remember, MLK even had haters, man.
MLK, yeah. I've got a lot of haters.
Look what happened to MLK.
I got straight haters.
Game 2 getting underway, boys. Thresh still going to be the first person to get knocked off this table into the second game. We ain't about that talking. We about that action, getting straight into this.
Yep. And they're going to take out Trier's Ezreal. Hey, Overjoe plays a lot of Thresh, so I can understand. Some call him the support Thresh one trick. The baby Renekton speed one trick. He's like the son. I taught him. Yeah. So they're going to ban that. Oh, they're taking out the Gragas. I don't know how much Gragas he plays. Both teams seem to be sticking with the same bans. I'll be very surprised if that Syndra still goes through.
Yeah. They just can't let that happen again. That has to be this third ban, right?
Yeah.
Give up.
I think Death
Veigar.
My casting.
They ban the Veigar, and I think they're gonna give up the Syndra again.
Yep. Well, I mean, they can't leave the Veigar through either.
And they can't let Lucian go through either because Charlie Smells destroys people in that Lucian as well.
Yep. Oh, they take the Sejuani again. So it looks like Yeet Street's gonna stick with the same strategy. They're gonna go do the same thing.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yep.
Okay.
I agree with Death Design. This is what Death Design says. I'm put it in the general chat, and I just agree with it completely. Hold on. I got you. I just need to copy it real quick. Oh, it got deleted.
He deleted it.
It got deleted before I could copy it. And then he puts the XD. Damn. It was close. It was close. I had it.
Almost. I had it. So close.
I was going to save it and paste it every single time. All right. Well, oh, look. They're switching it up. So the Galio got through this time. So they're picking Galio.
Mm-hmm. I like everybody hopping in the caster box.
And then they take the Jano. So, I mean, it doesn't look like Astora is changing very much up either.
Galio, he has similar vein of champion to that Tarek pick. But
I mean,
maybe it's going into the mid lane or tweak.
Well, maybe. I mean, they let the Tristana through again. So there's Tristana. And then...
Are they just going to... Is Charlie Smash just going to lock in Syndra for himself this time? Because, like... If they get to run the exact same comp, I'm going to be kind of salty. Because I don't want...
I mean, if they're going to give it to him, why not? I mean, that comp... Really, I mean, they played it perfectly.
Oh, yeah, I'm not disagreeing with that. It's just, variety to spice of life. Okay, so there's our first switch up. Going to lock in the Bubble Queen.
What did he play last game?
Rakan.
Rakan, that's right. And then the Zac comes through. Ooh, Fizzy's going to love that. Yeah, how to get the chat.
Grounded.
So Fizzy's baby has been picked. So let's see what they ban now. I highly doubt that this Syndra is going to come through again. I'll be very, very surprised if Syndra comes through again.
My apologies. I looked away for a second. Sivir gonna get taken off the table, taking that away from Lekak.
The cack.
Lekak.
Yeah, I think Sivir's strong. There he goes. So the Syndra's gone now. And then I think Sivir is like the biggest counter to Tristana, right? I'm pretty sure.
One of our many AD carry mains, like Prince Nabal, he can let us in on something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm hard stuck. I'm not even hard stuck. I'm just slowly falling. Lekak, there we go. That's what I like to see. Lekak and his Caitlyn.
Cack's whipping up the Caitlyn.
Why I started.
Does he play a lot of Caitlyn?
I used to call him Lekuk because that's all he used to play when Caitlyn was just a cuctress of an AD carry. Like back, like you remember, like the April-May time frame where Caitlyn was absolutely like bananas. Yeah, Lekuk, because he would play Caitlyn over and over.
So we're getting ready to find out if DJ's playing Galio or if Tweak's playing Galio, which I'll be very surprised if it's a Galio top. I'm kind of curious on what Charlie's gonna play.
No, please give me that TF.
If Charlie locks in TF, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
Give me something good and spicy.
He's locking in the Fiora mid.
The Fiora mid.
Galio.
No AP, but long hair don't care. This is still. Ooh.
They're going after that's a perfect counter to the Galio. So, and I mean they've got the comp. They got the front line to protect. Oh, there might go Tarek again.
Don't do it. Not like this, Gladplane. Caitlyn's not any better in this eggs in one basket comp.
It's the same thing. Oh, there's the Trundle. Okay.
Okay, so that's actually really good.
Yeah, so now they can engage and they can take the armor off of because Shen's gonna build armor and Sejuani's gonna. But Trundle's actually a really really good pick there. But
Trundle's also a lot better of a split pusher and a dueler.
Yeah, so Trundle's gonna be able to push that Shen in, and then but Charlie's got the Galio pretty much countered, and then it'll be the same thing with a Tristana can scale. I don't know how good does Caitlyn scale.
How good does Caitlyn scale?
Yeah.
Caitlyn doesn't have an awful late game, but like Tristana's late game is a lot better. Caitlyn, her biggest strength, is her laning phase.
Yeah.
That's generally where she tries to cuck the enemy AD carry through this having a longer range than anybody else level 1. Tristana, I'm gonna look it up real quick on the League of Legends wiki, but I believe she gains 6 units. No, she gains way more than 6. She gains like 8 units a level with her passive. So I'm trying to do the math for where she overtakes her. I'm gonna finally hop into the delay with NANANAN. That's our newest spectator bug for this patch. Shout out to Riot.
So who do you think is gonna win this game?
Game 2?
Yeah.
I don't know. I definitely think Astora has a lot better comp than they did the previous game. Yeet Street in Essence, they switched up some of the champions, but in Essence, I don't think their team comp has switched too much. The only thing that really changed is Charlie Snell's going from a burst mage to this duelist of a Fiora to counter the Galio mid, but we're gonna have to see how this goes because I've never seen Fiora mid. Because I feel like the matchup should still play the same as it would in the top lane, right?
Yeah.
Like the fact the lane's shorter shouldn't change it that much.
Yeah, I think that Charlie's gonna put a lot of pressure on Shen. A lot of pressure on Shen. Shen's gonna have to play very defensively, and it's gonna be based on what Poseidon decides to build on that Shen too. Is gonna make for a lot of what's gonna happen. Whether Poseidon's gonna try and fight him, or just not build armor and try and build like Bomby Cinder and go that route. So.
Okay. Tristana overtakes Caitlyn at level 16. Just looked it up. It used to, her old passive before they reworked her, it used to let her go a lot further. It used to put her, I think, 707 was her, when it ended up being her max attack range, which is like almost 40 higher than what it is now.
I'm curious to see what lanes Evil Zara is going to go after. Zach game. Is he going to Zach mid?
Yeah,
Or not the Zach, the Galio mid? Or is he going to try and help push Hellbane to get tower? Or I'm very curious to see which lanes he decides to go. Or if he AFK farms. You never know.
well, that's a good point, actually, because that's Zach. Zach, you have to go. That's the whole reason you pick Zach. Zach has the longest range ganks, some of the best and easiest to play out ganks of any jungler. And if you just AFK farm as Zach, you don't deserve to win a game of League of Legends. I'm going to just say it. If you are AFK farming as Zach, you are wrong.
Yeah. Everybody says that that DJ's Trundle is very good. So we'll see. I think Death Design is just jealous.
This design is just jealous. I like
that. But I think Yeet Street can take I think Yeet Street, if they can get the 2-0 here, that'll be big. That'll be really big for them.
It pretty much guarantees them first. That guarantees them
their spot. Tie for first.
Yeah.
One game less than Glacial. So, I mean, even if they tie the next game, they'd overtake Glacial with the same amount of games left. And they play Glacial on Friday. Like, Glacial's last 2 games are against Yeet Street and then Outbreak.
And not only that, Yeet Street still has more games left on their schedule because they have to make, like we discussed, they have to make up their games. Like, they still have to make up, I think, they're making up, they have to play like a total of 3 games this week, I believe, instead of 2.
And so, my question is, do the bottom two teams that get relegated, so the top 6 make playoffs, the 2 get relegated, and then the other teams get a chance to play for those last 2 spots? How does that work?
Essentially, yes, you just described it. We're still working out, like, all the kinks, ironing it all out, but you got it pretty good.
Mm-hmm. So who do you think's going to be bottom 2 right now?
A2O Black and A2O.
A2O Black and A2O.
One of the A2Os, I feel like. Two of them are going to be A2Os. A2O Blue, like, it's pretty much going to be A2O. Yeah, A2O Blue, they have a lot of issues going on with them.
Yeah. I mean, they play tonight, so we'll see.
And then A2O White, by the way, that's formerly Dyslexia Untied.
A2O Blue is.
A2O Blue, thank you, as you are.
Yeah.
A2O Blue. And
yeah, we played them tonight.
Outbreak got their first win against, I believe it was Dyslexia Untied, wasn't it? A2O
no, we played Dyslexia tonight. We got our first win to a White. That's the team with Ritsayu and...
okay, because I casted that game.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the introduction to my main man, Zector.
Bringing him on. I love Galio's waltz. It's actually pretty good form.
I wish Sejuani would just dance with him.
He's just doing box steps though. He's not doing any balance saves. 102, 103.
Manny, switch scenes.
Oh, you're
thank you for that.
2 seconds ahead of me.
Let me switch scenes.
Where are you at? What are you at? I'm at 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 15.
118, 19.
Can you pause for 2 seconds?
1, 2, 123, 124. Thank you for ever reminding me to switch scenes.
There we go. We're good. You got 28, 29, 30. Oh, mine just lagged again. What are you at now? 31, 32,
37, 38.
Damn it. Mine lagged again. Can you pause it again?
Yeah, I'll pause it at 145 for you. I was trying to get some damage onto the top lane. 45.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh my, Trundle already getting that heal off. Waiting for Shin.
We're at the same spot?
53, 54, 5.
Oh, now I'm ahead of you. Jesus.
I wish Riot would just make this work, like, normally. Because this is one of the most annoying things with all the casting I've done. Having to get you guys synced up. Because it's impossible to get you perfectly synced, I've learned.
Yeah. It's alright. We'll figure it out. You need me to pause for a couple seconds?
221. I'm gonna pause at 230.
No, I'm ahead of you.
Oh, so you pause at 230.
Okay, I'll pause at 230. Alright, paused.
Alright, so now we're both paused at 230. We'll resume in 3, 2, 1, play.
Okay. There we go.
Should be good now, guys. Everything all honky-dory. Shout out to Dory K.
Shout out to Taco Bell for sponsoring this game.
Yeah, shout out to Taco Bell. For those who want to, continue to watch the game, you have to drink a Mountain Dew verification can and get the
Baja
code.
Blast. This would be a code, PC code on your Baja Blast cup.
Does anyone remember Doritos? I'm trying to remember what Call of Duty this was, but they put the code for, it was like Call of Duty double EXP with things of Doritos and Mountain Dew, and the code was on the outside on the back of the bag of Doritos.
You could literally just look at the bag.
People would literally go to the store, flip bags over, and get the codes like that. Didn't even have to buy it. Like Mountain Dew, you had to open up the top, but the Doritos, it was so easy, dude. I feel like such a shitbag for all the people I did that to. I think they started making the codes. You could use them like 3 or 4 times because of that. Charlie Smells.
I think Rimsky should like sponsor
a team.
Like a PC free tacos, Taco Tuesdays. Rimsky buys.
Rimsky buys everyone tacos on the server.
Yep.
I wonder how that would work with like customs and things like that.
Or if he just orders everybody pizza.
See, my only thing, Charlie Smells actually, before I even talk about that, sitting at a 15 CS lead, already getting the clap in this kid.
Yep. DJ's up 5, and then Lecoq is
Overho getting leaped onto, Lecat getting zoned off, getting hit by the bubble, and Jana's doing her best, getting into flashing red health. Actually, Caitlyn getting taken pretty low, too. Overho is going to get blasted along with T-Crank to the other direction. Evil's are doing everything he can to keep this man alive. Going to pull him in. Zach with the bubblegum hands, bubblegum wrist. Look at the flick of this Caitlyn's tip of her rifle. T-Crank going to jump over the wall. Overho doing everything he can to survive. Going to put the shield on himself. Going to get into flashing health. First blood for the Tristana. That was a pretty long extended fight right there.
That was.
Jana did everything she could, but no, it feels bad, man. That's actually pretty big that Jana can't go back and buy her Nomaz medallion because of how early she died. That's actually really big. Wow.
I think. I don't know.
Why are they doing this relic shield thing again? Please.
Yeah. Relic shield call. I think that's very risky. Maybe, I don't know.
He's trying to get like some big cash in.
Maybe they know something we don't know, Manny.
Maybe they do, if you look at my match history, I've played like 2 games of like actual League of Legends in the past month.
Yeah, I play the top side of the map.
I played like a game of Star Guardian. I played like a game of League a couple days ago as Urgot, and then the rest of it's just Star Guardian.
Fiora's doing a pretty good job of zoning this Galio out pretty. Now that she's level 6, it's gonna.
He doesn't have mana. He's half health. Yeah. Honestly.
Oh.
Like if this was top lane, he would be done. Like he would be level 4 right now probably because the lane's longer. She'd have an easier time zoning.
Yeah. Galio's gonna have the back.
What day does season 7 end for us? Not for like summoners. What the heck is that? I was about to say SR for LP and stuff.
I don't know.
Have they not announced it?
Usually it's like January or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's usually they do like preseason and stuff too. The season ends around like November, right? And they do like a 2-month preseason, and then.
Which is pointless.
I'm gonna quit the game at that point. So, this is my last season. I'm retiring.
I'm gonna pop the flash right there. Flash for ulti, perfectly fair trade, and you just force him out of lane. He should have backed earlier, to be honest.
Yeah, he's got TP though. TP right back in the lane, and then
he's going to TP back. Charlie Smell's going to still sit here relatively comfortably. I think he's going to push in this last wave, and then he's going to go back with this almost 1,800 gold.
Shen's doing all right.
Surprisingly, yeah. Considering how aggressive DJ Hellbane has been playing this lane, to only be down like 10 CS. Also, he has, the corrupting potion, and we saw that level 1 stint he had. Doing pretty good for himself. He hasn't had to ult anywhere yet. That's going to be a big decider, because DJ Hellbane actually can interrupt it pretty easily. He just has to put his little ice pillar up. 7.5 minutes coming up. First, Tristana with that first blood gold was able to pick herself up a pickaxe as well as a dagger. Going to be building towards an infinity edge for herself. Meanwhile, Caitlyn, as we mentioned before, has this odd combination of cull and what is a relic shield. Not something I'm personally, too fond. That's not a fan favorite to seeing that.
Yeah. Apparently, the Twitch chat says that relic shield's actually really good. So I'm gonna trust.
I'm gonna trust Twitch
when
chat.
I say that, well, actually, it was Melody. I don't know if
Melody and Prince said it was good.
Yeah, but I mean, nobody trusts Prince. I really don't trust Melody, so I don't know. I'm gonna stick with it.
Whoa. You not trust Prince just because he hasn't been here in a long time?
Yeah.
Please, that man sleeps with the patch notes under his pillow.
Does he?
He's that dedicated. He prints them out, and then he hand copies them himself. Yep, she's ganking top right here. Gonna just immediately flash away from it. Doesn't even want it.
Sejuani was 6-2. For that ulti.
She probably honestly should have led into the gank with that. Like, if Sejuani flash ulted, DJ Hellbane would be dead right now. Did he have... Okay, he's healing back up pretty well with his passive. Zach coming down to the bottom lane. He's going to catch Tristana up here, but careful. Tristana's level 6. She's going to bust her shot. Caitlyn into the minion wave. Lakak's going to pick up the 1 kill. And that's actually going to be a pretty good gank right there for Zach, finally making his presence known on the map. And now it looks like he's going to walk his way up this river. And his team is going to look to be starting the Mountain Dragon. Tweak just continuing to get pummeled around by this Fiora.
25 CS deficit here.
Absolutely bananas of a lead going on. Tweak doing everything he can to just not get absolutely demolished. Gonna taunt her up, but Charlie Smells definitely is in control of this mid lane. And I want to see, how do you stop him right now?
I don't really think there's a whole lot you can do.
Just
gank him.
That ganking isn't going to really do much because they don't have damage between the two of them.
Especially when she finishes her Ravenous. When she finishes her Hydra, it's going to be...
She's going to be able to 2v2. She's going to be able to 2v1 them easily if they try. Yeah. I think you just kind of cut that limb off, and you start looking somewhere else, right?
Yeah, I think Astora kind of missed their window. So. Now, he could always overextend, and you could have Trundle come down, and if Trundle does it, then it'll work. I just don't know if Zach is strong enough right now. Oh, the 4-man mid. Oh.
The classic right here. Buster, or the E finally going to go off from Tristana, and that's just not fun, you know? You're already getting pummeled around, 26 CS down, and then they bring the 4-man. That's one of those moments in solo queue where you just...
Yep, you should reset your mindset, don't get mad.
Yeah. No, a lot of people get tilted as hell off of that in solo queue. Let's be honest. Zach clearing out wards, trying to get some vision advantage, but what he needs to do is get some gold advantages for his teammates, get some ganks, and put some money in their pockets.
Yeah.
Bramble Vest coming in from Joe Sidon, very wise pickup early on, I feel like, against this Trundle. Just makes it to where this now becomes a matchup where neither of them die. Especially because Trundle actually heals a lot thanks to his passive Frozen Domain.
He went kind of offensive too. I don't know if I don't know. I would have gone Bomby Cinder. Personally.
Help you with pushing the wave in.
Yeah, and if he's around you, it does magic damage. So they're just gonna push. They're gonna push Shen off the tower and go for first tower now.
No, Zach's recalling. What? Okay, he canceled it. I was about to say that doesn't make any sense at all because, like you just said, go for first tower makes sense. Yeet versus Glacial Uprising or Outbreak. Y'all are sleeping on mildly tame manatees. No, I'm just kidding.
Is that your team?
No, mildly tame manatees is a real old team that has had.
Yeah, I remember them. They were around when I first came to the Discord team, but
My team is Manny's Matadors.
you gonna restart next season?
No, I'm gonna make the team in season 4. I'm gonna spend a whole. You know how so you know how in Naruto, Rock Lee and like all of his Rock Lee, 1010 and Neji skipped the tuning exams for a year just to train.
I mean, I never watched it, but sure.
That's what I'm doing with my team.
Oh, 3-man mid. And then Fiora just turns it.
Yep, gonna pull them in right here. Zach with the beautiful ulti. Jen ulti's gonna knock them further and further into tower. Good Galio taunt on the way out. Gonna flash forward, gonna pop the Buster Shot and pick up the kill on Tristana. She's gonna leap out real easily right there.
Tristana's been roaming mid a lot. They're gonna go for first tower here.
Definitely gonna be looking to pick this up right here. And this should be fairly easy. Zach gonna charge up right here. They're gonna knock on the Fiora. He's gonna throw out probably the Q, but he might actually just get his passive popped. He is. It's under tower. The question is, can they kill all 4 blobs? 1, 2, 3. It's that last one. Measly blob gonna get knocked down by Tristana. And they're gonna walk away. Can he curb the bullet? Nice from Charlie Smells.
Tristana's got all 4 kills. So late game, she's gonna be a monster.
Shed ulti coming in right here just to give that assurance on to Charlie Smells, and now Joe Sidon right here is actually going to get hit up on the way out. He's going to get taken fairly low. Oh my, the tip. That's all it takes right there to knock down Charlie Smells.
Just the tip.
Instead, they're going to use this opportunity with how low and how long they stay to try and get a push in. Trundle's actually going to pick up the first turret off of the Shen ulti. And they're just going to keep going right here. Jen under the tower, going to get taken real low. Already has the Ardent Sensor. Even without even upgrading the coin, Overhaul can pick up the Ardent Sensor. That just shows how silly this item is.
Charlie getting first farm, I mean, that kind of evened the gold up too. Yeet Street's only up 500 now. So,
Look at pick up
still think Yeet Street scales with the Tristana, the Fiora late game with the Sejuani.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's
a lot better.
Yeah.
Remember when you could switch? Remember for that one patch? It was like the patch Season 5 World was on that you could switch between Titanic and Ravnus because it was thematic.
Yeah.
And then Fiora just absolutely ravaged worlds and Riot wondered why. Great. A lot of things have been wrong over the course of League of Legends. But just looking to pound away at this tower, get as much done as they can. Sejuani creeping away down here. Going to look to come around from the backside. They might have a rock and a hard place coming in. Sitting on the tri-bush, pounding away at the tower, doing the best they can. Retreating. They're trying to bring Macaque far forward as possible so they can solidify this dive. Still sitting in place. She needs to hurry up. They need to hurry to make a decision as a team.
They're going to push it. They're going to push the wave, and then, yep, it's getting ready to happen. Here comes the dive right here. No mana.
Right here. Here's going to come in right here. Nia, no mana from the Caitlyn. The backing off, but the TP coming in from Trundle might be actually enough to keep them alive. It is.
Zach's rotating down too. Takes a lot of pressure off the Shen. I'm about to get some Taco Bell after this game, yeah, straight up.
I think I might actually do that too. That sounds like a great idea. What are we gonna get?
Yo, I'm gonna get a chicken quesadilla. Get another soft taco supreme on the side. Get my nachos and cheese, and then maybe one of those little nacho plates. I think I'm gonna go Fat Boy, straight up Fat Boy. Anybody want Taco Bell? Hit me up.
The thing I love.
I'll buy everybody Taco Bell. Manny, I'm gonna buy you Taco Bell, dog. You just have to drive to Maryland.
I got you, my homeboy. You want to meet at UMD? UMDCP. Hold up right here before we even talk about schools right here. DJ Hellbang is gonna get flashed out of this fight. The Zach called to keep both of them alive.
I think that's gonna be tower now. I think they're gonna go and Yeet Street's gonna take that bottom tower now. I think Zach should have brought them to the tower. Coming back. Then I don't know if that was split him or not. I feel like that was risky though. And now Yeet's just gonna keep pushing, and then Astora's trying to answer with the. They going for Rift Herald? No. Oh, they're going for Fiora. Shed ulties.
Yeah, just kind of for nothing.
And then Yeet's gonna take the dragon. Still a pretty tight game though. It's only 1K. A 1K game. But I think if I was Yeet Street, I think they're playing it right, just slowly and methodical. Rimsky wants Taco Bell. All right, Rimsky, let's go get some Taco Bell after this. If you give me free wins against A20 Blue tonight, I'll buy you Taco Bell. That's my deal.
I love how this has just turned to me I haven't even been casting. I'm just trying to give freaking like diet and exercise advice in chat. My dad's a personal trainer and he owns his own gym. So like always, man.
I had surgery a while back and I gained a bunch of 70 pounds, man. I just finished. Now I go to the gym and I'm toning back up, but I like lost the weight and now I'm trying to gain muscle back. Some people said I could have done it at the same time, but
it's easier, honestly, to just do one or the other.
So I just did like a diet, and I lost all that weight. I think I lost like 70 pounds in like 5 months.
What the fuck? How much of that was water weight?
The first like 10, 15 pounds came off in weeks, and then after that it was like 2-3 pounds a week.
What the
fuck? They sent they sent you food and they sent you food in a box every month. It was actually really good food too. Because
2 pounds, okay, so there's like 500 calories is about 1 pound for those. Okay, but before we even talk about this, let me talk about this Caitlyn about to get the shit dove out of her right here. Galileo coming in trying to save her. Gonna have a nice flashy blue suede shoes move, gonna keep herself alive. And then Tweak right here is actually just gonna save everybody. Shout out to him.
I'm surprised Caitlyn lives. But now you got the Fiora versus Trundle matchup, which is gonna be interesting. Because they both do massive amounts of damage. Oh, they're going for the catch. They're going for the catch. Got him.
Oh, right here. Here we go. Galileo have the taunt up. He's actually going to get like 6 forms of CC on him all at once. The one CC that's going to finally apply here at the end is Death. Trie getting the kill. Now Zach going to come in right here, hit the Q, have the ulti pull 2 people in right here. Tristana leaping forward like an absolute woman. Like Cat doing everything he can to put damage out. But he's going to lose his jungler.
Like an absolute woman?
Yeah. Because I was going to say like an absolute man, but you know, I can't assume. Tristana is very clearly a female.
Oh, man.
Jenka, it doesn't matter how often you eat. Like, okay, so it kind of does, but the biggest thing is you hitting your calorie count for the day.
Yeah. See, the diet I was on, we ate right when you woke up, and you'd have 1 meal a day, so you'd have like 1 chicken Caesar salad a day. And then they gave you like shakes and bars, and you would have those for like every 2.5 hours throughout the day, so your body was in like constant fat burning. And that's what I did all day, every day. So you'd have like 1 chicken Caesar salad a day, which was good, or steak or fish or some shit. And then other than that, you'd have like protein shakes. Or they sent you stuff in the mail, and it was. I mean, it worked.
Yeah, everyone's body metabolism, their schedule is different. If you're fucking hungry, eat food. The problem is, if I have like a little nibble, I don't need to go get a whole fucking double quarter pounder with cheese. I can just eat a fucking apple in my room and call it a day. Like,
don't tempt me with a double quarter pounder with cheese. Marty, get me some Taco Bell.
2,500, Jenka, like, you're like the same age as me. If you're trying to get swole, 2,500 is not enough. I have to take in like 3,500, 3,000 for bulking.
Yeah, I go to the gym. I go to the gym every day now, and I gotta eat a bunch of calories.
Yeah,
Hold
if
on,
you're
my dog is going off
Jenka,
right
you
now.
need to be eating like you need to up your calorie count by like 500 more at least. I don't know how it is for you. You're still in high school. I want to say, protein shake. Oh, you're trying to lose weight. Okay, I don't know why I thought you were trying to bulk. Oh, that's right, because you said you're trying to cut. You're trying to cut and then you're trying to bulk up. You want to look like some special forces horror, like Navy SEAL type guy.
All right, I'm back. Sejuani's playing.
Well, if you're trying to lose weight, like are you trying to lose fat or are you trying to tone down on muscle? I'm trying to figure this out.
If you're trying to do muscle, you need to eat more, bro.
No, I think he's trying to tone down like muscle wise, as in he doesn't. I don't think Jenka's fat is what he's saying, but he's still trying to lose weight so he can lose tone. Charlie Smells getting engaged upon right here by DJ Hellbane, doing their best to chase him down. Meanwhile, on the top side, Yeet Street's bringing the pain up here. Charlie Smells is going to find himself fighting for his life right here. DJ Hellbane pressed up against the wall, doing everything he can. He's going to get turned around on him. Going to lose his life. And now Tweak is doing everything, jumping up into the air. Going to get hit by the Michael Bublé from Nami. And they're just going to pound away at this tower. Yeet Street looking to put together another nice fight. Okay, Jenka, you're chubby. Okay, so if you're chubby, it's literally Jenka. Like, of course, like you want, like I said, exercising more so is this mental thing to help you with endorphins and things like that. But honestly, it is calories in versus calories out is how you lose weight,
Just
and
put
it takes
steroids
time.
In your ass.
Okay, whoa, please pause.
Steroids in your ass, and you'll be fine.
I don't want Jenka to spend the rest of his life on HRT.
Yo, just go ahead. Just take that needle, put it in your butt cheek, and just go to town. All right. And you'll be jacked in no time. All right, gone. You'll be huge.
What you need to do,
thank steroids.
Jenka, just like the biggest thing I tell people, people don't realize about a third of your calories every day come from the sugar when you drink all the juices and sodas and shit. So if you cut that out and you drink just straight water, it helps a lot, and you'll feel so much better when you feel so much better. Your skin looks better when you drink a lot more water.
You have to drink 100 ounces a day.
Okay, again, that's not what I'm trying to tell you. That's like if you're like a fucking special forces guy in Kuwait. I don't even know why I say Kuwait, but we need to talk about this fight. Oh my god, 3-man ulti, bringing them all back right here. And now we have on the bottom side, this fight's all over the place. We have a 4v2 going on one side, Lacac cucking kids on one side, T-Crank pounding away and door dives between the 80 carries. She's going to try and flash away as Caitlyn tries to flash away. Flashing red health bar so low. Still only lost the jungler so far. It's ridiculous. Rimsky, you're 5'9", 130.
Yeah,
that's
he probably
fucking
benches the bar with 2 marshmallows on each side.
That's not good. Okay, so about a year and a half ago, I was like 135. 5'9", and now I'm a solid 160, and I'm trying to get up to 170. But I've gotten lazy. I've gotten lazy as of recent, and then all the casting.
I'm fucking 5'9", and I weigh like 185, 190.
Yeah, like I said, I was fucking like I looked like an underfed Ethiopian child. Honestly, I probably was underfed because we didn't always have dinner when I came home. So it's just like, all right, well, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Sleep for dinner it is again.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been either going to gym or jujitsu, dude. Jujitsu is fucking nice too. That shit'll work.
Yeah, jujitsu gets you in really good fucking shape.
But you have to drink 100 ounces of water every day. Can't stop. Won't stop.
If you wanna, and anyone wants to know a real good way to get toned, Jenka, I don't know, I don't know how it is. Again, we're not gonna suggest people. We're not trying to put people on HRT for the rest of their life.
Just do it. If I could get Shia LaBeouf going, just do it while you're getting ready to put that needle in your butt, it would be perfect. You'd be huge.
No, dude, you can't be telling the kids to do steroids. It's seriously, swimming is a real good way if you're trying to get toned. It's phenomenal.
Classes, dude. You do classes like jiu-jitsu or spin class or swimming or any of that shit. It's really
swimming.
good.
Honestly, if anyone wants a swing workout right now, I can after this game I will send you something because I swam for all of high school.
Because you have some of those people, they do like bodybuilding and shit, and they
Yeah.
look strong, but they're not strong. They just look strong.
Because they dehydrate before the bodybuilding competitions so they can look good.
Yeah, but there's some guys that look jacked and they're not strong at all. And then you got some guys that don't look strong and they're fucking tanks.
Well, it depends on what you want to measure, right? So, like, for me in the military, there'll be people that'll be strong and they can bench a lot, but they can't do a lot of push-ups. Conversely, there are guys that can do a lot of push-ups, but they can only bench like 160, 150. And it's like, well, you can't really say one's stronger than the other. It depends on how you work out.
Like my weight training coach always liked to do like chains and bands and shit. He was like a power lifter, so we did powerlifting all the time. So none of us looked strong, but we were tanks. But then I had a couple friends who did like bodybuilding, and I was way stronger than they were. They looked like they were twice as strong as I did.
Like no one ever believes me when I can tell them I can do 80 push-ups because I'm not that, like, I don't have these humongous gigantic arms that they think I'm supposed to. Or no one believes me when I tell them I can do shoulder press 160. But I mean, looks can be deceiving, as LeBlanc tells us. They're gonna get picked up by the side of Yeet Street.
Oh, Yeet Street can push top right now. They got inside track.
We're not even talking about this game anymore. Like, and the fights happen, we talk about those. But what really matters is we're gonna get everybody on this server jacked as fuck. We're gonna be the fittest league community.
They're straight up, dude.
If you can't run faster than like a 6:30 mile, or you can't bench more than a certain amount, you can't be in this community.
Yeah, you can't be in this community unless you do steroids. Unless you put needles in butt. We want pictures of your butt with needle. That's what we want here at Profit Cup. That's what we look for.
That's how you get on the Manny's Matadors. You have to. That's the initiation process. You have to let us fucking steroids in your fucking asshole.
Put steroids in your ass.
Not in your thigh or in your arm. Steroids.
The amount of rage. Dude, imagine somebody like with Fizzy's personality on steroids. Jesus. Oh my god. The mayhem that would happen, dude.
Holy cannoli.
He'd fucking go off.
Here.
On everybody.
Jenko, one good thing I can say to work on, it'll really help you with like upper body, like your back and your shoulders. Pull-ups are good. Like unassisted, dead, like straight arm, chin above the bar, down to a dead hang again. Fight breaking out right here. Zach gonna go and do his best. Tristana kiting like a fucking beast right here with this Shen ulti onto her as well. Just wanting to get actually taken real low. Shen doing everything he can to taunt people up, keep her alive, gets the nice taunt going. Now he's gonna cut across, get the 80 carry. Now Charlie Smells gonna pop the ulti on to DJ Hellboy, and he's gonna only hit one proc. But honestly, it's not gonna matter because two people are already down, both carries. And Tristana's leaping forward. She's got the triple kill, or she's got the 4 people down. I was about to say the triple kill. I think did she get a triple or was that 2 doubles?
I think it was 2 doubles.
Okay.
I think her and Fiora split, but I think that's game right here. I think they're going to end it. So, Yeet Street, 2-0s. I think that's a big 2-0 for them.
Yeah, picking up that ace.
Yeah, so that's game. Yeet Street did really well, and we need to start doing steroids. So,
definitely. Yeet Street, the interview is going to be with whoever benches the most on your team, so you guys got to figure that out real quick.
No, most needle holes.
Most needle holes, you're right.
I want needle holes. No, so I think, how much damage did they do?
Yeah, let's look at that real quick.
Yeah, Tristana, I mean, Charlie and T-Crank going off with that Tristana again. I mean, they didn't really do the damage they needed to do. And they just let Tristana, I don't know. I'm not a personal believer in that Relic Shield. I think against Tristana. That's just me. But my MVP, I think, is going to be Charlie. I think Charlie. I think it's Charlie Smells. He was smelling like victory. That's what I think. Smelling like victory. What do you think?
Yeah, it's that mortal reminder, putting the pain down on kids.
All I see is a black screen.
Yeah, I have to change my overlay. Calm down. Calm down, Daddy. Goddamn.
Yeah, you're not even supposed to be talking.
All right, so who benches the most on Yeet Street?
I think it's Charlie. I think we need to interview Charlie.
You're right.
Do we interview somebody from both teams?
Well, what's with all these people messaging me?
I think we should interview Charlie, and then I think we should bring the owner Rimsky in here and discuss different stuff that they've done. Yeah, I think Rimsky and Charlie smells. But we'll bring Charlie in first because he's better.
Okay.
Wait, hello?
Hi, Charlie.
Yo, what's up?
Charlie, you bit me.
What's up?
How are you?
I mean, I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. You feeling good after that victory?
No, I still want to kill myself after that 0-2 yesterday.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. What happened?
I mean, you know.
Be in more detail. What
I mean,
happened?
Outbreak pounded my asshole. How about that?
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right.
But we're gonna talk about today. We're not talking about yesterday.
Okay.
Today's a new day, man, and I can tell you guys put some steroids in your butt and
Yeah.
and dominated today. So could you tell me about like the different strategies you guys had coming into it?
Well, I saw Galio mid the second game, and I said, Fiora, let's go. And then I picked Fiora.
Mm-hmm.
In the first game, I saw Ari, and I was like, Cinder mid, let's go.
Real in depth. I see.
If you want in depth, get Rimsky.
Okay, well we're gonna bring him in next.
All right, bring him in right now.
What are you done?
Do
with
an
your...
interview.
Okay, bring in Rimsky. Bring him in. Get him
All
in
right.
here. Do an interview.
Hello?
Hi,
who
Rimsky.
deadlifts more? Go.
Josidon.
Josidon, probably.
True.
Yeah.
Just I.
Yeah.
I honestly think if that's over Joe's actual picture, I think he does steroids because his head is unproportionate with the rest of his body. So I think there's a lot of needles involved.
Or he just
But
dehydrated
Rimsky-
well for that picture.
What's up,
Yeah.
Dad?
Rimsky, how did you guys prepare for this game? Because Charlie says that you guys were a little upset about yesterday. So how did you guys prepare for this game and come into it with like a fresh mindset?
All right. So, obviously, Outbreak and Astora are different teams.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, different drafts.
What?
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm being
Crazy.
for real, it's really hard to scout Outbreak just because they've changed their roster twice in the last week.
Mm-hmm.
And knowing actually what they're gonna play is difficult. Whereas with Astora, they have literally a few of their players have very small champion pools, and they do the same draft every single game. So like in game 1, I could have told you that draft was gonna happen champ by champ, except maybe the Janna. That's the one I was only that threw me through a loop.
Mm-hmm.
Game 2, I mean, as soon as I saw the Galio, I told Charlie Smells it was gonna be mid because Rainbow, I love you, but you're the one trick. I don't see what's his name, the top laner. Holy shit,
DK.
who's that? Hellbane. Yeah, I don't see him playing Galio. So I was like, okay, you have fun mid lane, do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm. So you just kind of let your players go loose.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm confident in what they have to say, then the picks usually go pretty smoothly.
Okay.
I mean, at first, I wanted Lee Sin mid, but he didn't want that. I don't
So
know
how do you
why.
guys- So now that you guys are, once the standings go through, you guys will be 9 points tied for first with Glacial, right? And you guys have had one less game than they do. So do you guys feel like you guys are going to be able to take that top spot? And
Yes.
what do you guys think is going to happen this season?
Thursday, we're going to 2-0 Glacial, and Fizzy's going to leave the team.
Okay. Okay, so you guys think you're going to be top 2
Top
Yeah.
1.
and get that bye. Okay, so who do you think is going to join you bye?
Outbreak.
Outbreak. Oh.
You, Speed.
Okay. And then you guys will be ready for playoffs. But yeah, who do you guys play? Who do you guys play next?
I don't know.
Glacial.
Glacier
On Thursday.
On Thursday, right? Yeah. And then your last game's against Spank Bank.
Yeah, next Monday.
Wait, so can I answer a chat question real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Jin asked me if I saw him playing Tarek top. Yes, I did, because it's the only thing he's played in the last month.
Yeah, I saw him playing that in a scrim last night. It's hard to kill. Fucking hard to kill. So do you guys feel like you guys are pretty confident you guys are going to win it at the end of the season? Pretty good.
It depends. If we show up to the game not at basically 10 o'clock, which is way past T-Crank's bedtime, then we're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trey is 5'5", so he's a little man. He needs all the sleep he can get before the games.
Okay.
But what is
Manny,
he
you have anything?
bench?
5'5".
Yeah.
5'5".
550?
You have to be 5'6" and above to be allowed on a bench bar. I think. I'm pretty sure.
Is that what it is?
I think it could just be me though.
I have no idea. I mean, you can just do the SpongeBob approach and bench 2 marshmallows.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't even do
So
that. Props to
tonight,
SpongeBob.
Outbreak's playing. The other game today is Outbreak versus A2O Blue. How do you? Can you
Outbreak
give me a
2-0.
preview?
Outbreak 2-0.
Wow.
Damn.
All right.
No
All right.
idea.
Let's look at this logistically real quick.
Okay.
You have Outbreak, who just had their way with Yeet Street, who is before that game was basically everyone said was number 1. And then we have A2O Blue, who's won one game all season and reset the majority of their roster. So basically, Outbreak versus solo queue.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. That's all I got, Manny. You have any more questions?
No. Besides that, no. I think I'm pretty solid.
Yeah, can I just throw a shout out to Joe Seiden for having his way with the top lane?
For having his way with the DJ.
I mean, I think I'm very confident in him, like as a player, and don't want him to get upset when I'm throwing him on tanks. But he played exactly how I told him he needed to play the lane, and I'm proud of him.
Can someone shout out to me for not anything?
Where
Yeah,
did
shout
he come
out
from?
to Overjoe for not inting.
Thank
You
you.
played
What the
General.
fuck? What is everybody doing here?
What?
He died like at level 1. What are you talking about?
All right, guys.
It
So
was
we're gonna
level
call it
4.
right here.
All right. So what I'm not gonna do, I'm gonna keep this under control. I'm gonna wrap up stream right here. Shout out to both teams for giving us a good show. Shout out to Speed for being my co-caster for this.
Yeah.
And
Master NA.
and then shout out to everybody that got all that good weightlifting advice. If you need any more, we're gonna start running a podcast on where we just do push-ups and bench press.
We are.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna wear a GoPro when I go to the gym, and I'm gonna live stream to the Prophecy Cup channel from there.
What the hell?
Anyway, though, I'm gonna sign this off right here. Like I said, all the other people, shout out to them. My name is MannyOrSonny, and I want you all to stay beautiful.